Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano and I'm back with more Star Wars unboxings. We're just a few days away from Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, hitting theaters. It's going to hit theaters really soon, so I'm excited. I've got out a bunch of old Star Wars stuff, new Star Wars stuff, stuff that I forgot that I even had, and I'm going to be doing a series of videos leading up until Star Wars comes out where I show you some of my own personal collection. So today we're going to be doing an unboxing, another unboxing of an old Micro Machine set. It is the Darth Vader Bespin set. You guys want to see it? You ready to see it? Let's do it. Okay, now the set I've got today is the Darth Vader / Bespin Playset. It was made by Micro Machines. It was actually originally made in '95. You can see the difference here. See the top of the box, how it's got those gray and white stripes going on? The original ones from '95 actually just had a black top, just like this. You guys can check it out down here. I've got the old Stormtrooper one that I did in a previous unboxing video. This is actually it. This is the legit box from '95. It even says in the very bottom. Each sold separately, because they used to show cool artwork of what the other toys look like on toy boxes. They don't really do that as much anymore. But it says each sold separately. Products shown will become available at different times in 1995. Check stores for new arrivals. This was made by Galoob in 1995. It has really cool artwork on them. And in the back they give you a diagram of what the toy does. But this one is a little bit different. Like I said, you notice the top of the box has those black and gray stripes because this is a reissue from 2 years later. It's got almost the exact same message on the bottom, but this time it says products shown will become available at different times in 1997. And it also has like featured a bunch of other cool stuff on there. Some newer ones, some of the newer versions like the TIE Fighter Pilot Academy, which I actually have over here and I'll be unboxing. As well as the original ones like the Death Star, Chewbacca's Endor, C-3PO's the Cantina. But it's got newer ones like the Royal Guard at Death Star 2. I have never actually seen that out in the wild at comic conventions. I never saw it in stores when I was a teenager hunting for this stuff. Never. So that's kind of a really rare and crazy one. Same as this one. This actual Slave 1 turning into Tatooine set that I'll be doing in a future video. I'd never actually seen that until I went to a comic convention last April and I saw it and I had to have it. I was like, that's amazing. I've never seen that in stores. So, the moment we've all been waiting for, the actual unboxing of this. Now, this is the original factory tape. This is a 18-year-old, I don't know how to do math, 18-year-old toy. This has been in the box for 18 years now. And just in honor of Star Wars The Force Awakens coming out, I'm just so excited. And I love these things. I love these Micro Machine playsets. And I'm really glad that with Episode 7 they've brought this stuff back out. But I've got my X-Acto knife. I'm going to do it. I'm going to cut the tape. I'm actually going to cut it on both ends. Just so I can keep the box nice, because I'm a big dork like that. I like to keep the boxes neat. Because who knows, one of these days I might be like, you know what, it's time to part with the collection. And it might be worth a little bit more if I have the box still intact. And I took care to open it nicely. Oh look, here we go, here we go. Oh yeah. So there's nothing in there. No papers, which is kind of interesting. Usually there's some kind of paper. Oh, there it is. There's all the papers. And stickers. A lot of times there's stickers too. Unfortunately there's tape, and it's going to ruin my little instruction sheet. So I've got an instruction sheet telling me everything that this playset does and how it works. And I'll get into that in just a little bit. Also has a bunch of stickers. So this is always fun, and it's good to use an X-Acto knife when doing these, just to make sure you can do them precisely. And what is the last little paper in here? Join the official Star Wars fan club. So it says send your check or money order to Star Wars fan club, some P.O. box in Colorado. A 1-year membership costs $12.95. This is back in '97. I don't know if they still have an official Star Wars fan club. What with the internet as big as it is nowadays, who knows? I imagine it's not $12.95. It's probably like $40 or something. Let's get into the bags and the stuff that's in here. Let's see. I've got 2 pieces. I've got a head, and then I've got a face. And then inside this little section here, this little area, is all the little Micro Machines, and they're kind of taped on. You can see it in this up-close kind of version here. They're taped on, so I'm going to cut this tape just so I can retape it later. And at least keep it neat, so if I ever want to put these back in the box, let's say for a move or anything like that, I can transport them neatly and nicely, and it's I don't got to worry about them getting ruined. I can put them back, which is kind of cool. Alright. There we go, almost. Oh, got a couple more little spots of tape here. Oop. Now this is old tape. This tape could vote if it wanted to. How crazy is that? No, I mean, tape doesn't vote, but it's 18 years old. That's some old tape. Okay, did I do it? Is it going to come off neatly? Oh yeah, see, look, popped right out, no problem. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Take a look down here in this view. You can see there's like weird sticker pieces. Oh, there's like a weird crazy tape going on. It's like they used extra parts of an older box or like different box art and used that underneath. This is really strange. I've never noticed this when I opened my original ones when I was younger. But let's see if we can take this off neatly. What is that like? That's kind of cool. So take a look at the little GoPro camera here. I don't know what this goes to. It might be Millennium Falcon, or it might be to a whole other different Micro Machine set. But this is actually really interesting. I've never seen this. Okay, yeah, get that off there. Oh no, I don't want to rip off the artwork. Don't rip the artwork. This is from a completely different Micro Machine set. This is kind of funny. So there was a different Micro Machine set in the mid-90s, probably 95, 97, around the time when this was made. And it was like a jumbo jet plane, and it actually had like army men inside of it and like tanks. And you can see a kind of a close-up of it here. They used that and they cut out whatever I guess was left over from their box. And they stuck that to the bottom of where the actual little minifigures hang out. Kind of a way to keep them steady and from, you know, drooping over. So that's kind of funny. That's just a random weird thing that I'd never noticed they did before. They just repurposed some of their old cardboard. Okay, so let's see if we can get these guys out neatly. This is the part that I think is crazy. So you see these little characters. They were in here with that piece of cardboard underneath, and it kept them straight so they wouldn't droop over while on their packaging. They look good. But if you notice, they have these tiny little rectangles that are cut out for them. But I don't understand how they got the figures in there in the first place. Because Chewie, if you look here, Chewie, I can spin him around because his legs are thin enough. And he's got C-3PO on his back. Now, 3PO will not fit through that rectangle, and if he's got a little thing on the bottom that keeps him from going the other way. So he can't go either way without kind of bending and damaging a little bit. Oh no, I slid him out. Okay, cool. There's a way. But like this one, this Darth Vader, how the heck am I supposed to do that? And again, there's more tape on the bottom. They definitely made it that if you want to unbox these things, you kind of have to ruin it. But I'm going to do my best not to. Alright, let's see. Because this, again, it's an old toy. Like, it's kind of crazy that I would be opening this old toy. But, like me, since I never actually had this one when I was little, I actually want to play, like, and see this one and put it together and play with it myself. Just because I never got to as a kid. And then I'm sure my kids will have a good time with it too. Okay, we got little Luke. Little Luke. Come out, Luke. In fact, not even any of my friends that I knew had this set. We had the other ones, like the Chewbacca that turned into Endor. I had that one. And there was even other Micro Machines play sets that weren't specifically characters that turned into other things. It was just like a whole landscape playset. It was just an Endor playset, just a Hoth playset. And those were pretty cool too, but I never, for some reason, collected those. I only got into the ones that were shaped like characters that opened up and you could play inside of their faces. I don't know why, call me a weirdo, but that's just what I was into. And I don't think that's changed a whole lot. As you can tell by my collection here, I don't have any of those other ones. I only have these ones. Oh, this is different. So the Lando Calrissian one, his little cutout on here is, I think he might just slide out, maybe? Maybe? There you go, you little pirate. Alright, cool. He comes out, and there's little zip tie, twist tie, garbage thingies for the Slave 1. This is actually pretty cool, because I never had a Slave 1 Micro Machine either. I would buy a lot of the Micro Machines when I was younger, and I, just bought extra sets to play within my play sets, but I never had a Slave 1 out of all of them. I never got a Slave 1. So I'm going to take these little guys, and I'm going to carefully set them down so I don't lose them, because there's actually quite a few little minifigures. I've got an Ugnaught, a little tiny Ugnaught garbage collector guy. I've got Luke Skywalker with a very droopy, crooked lightsaber. Looks a little obscene. We've got a Stormtrooper, just like plain Stormtrooper hanging out, just standing there. Not like in a battle pose, he's just Chilling. Alright. We've got Slave 1, like I showed you just a minute ago. Nice little Slave 1. I've got Darth Vader. Again, Darth Vader's just hanging out. He's just hands on his belt, kind of doing his little Darth Vader holding my belt pose. Not really an action pose, which is interesting. We'll see how that works in this set. I got Lando Calrissian, which is pretty cool. And I've got Chewbacca with C-3PO on his back. And again, Chewbacca doesn't look like he's running. He's not holding his bowcaster. He's just hanging out. So, we'll see exactly what scene, and it shows on the back of the box, but we'll see when we put it all together exactly how this looks. And how, is it really an action scene? Or is it just like just plain everyone standing around watching Han get turned into Carbonite? Okay, I'm going to try not to ruin this one. There we go, that was a little bit smoother. Now, this just seems like it's pretty easy assembly. There's just two pieces. There's a top. Oh, that's cool. We'll see how that works in just a little bit. So there's the face. See the face right there? He's a little stumpy face, but that's all right. And we're gonna put. I should probably follow directions. Let's see if there's if I should sticker first. No, I shouldn't sticker first. It says just go for it. Go to town. All right. So we're not gonna sticker first. Instead, we're gonna just slide this on here. We're just gonna snap it together. It should hopefully just snap right on. If I break this thing. Whoa. Yeah, it's a little scary because it's an old toy, so I'm like, I don't want to do it. Please don't break. Please don't break. To assemble Darth Vader, snap top of face to head and swing. Oh, and swing down. Duh, there's instructions. Hello. Okay. Top. I don't know how any kid would have been able to do this on their own. Kindish. Did I do it? Okay, I think I did it. Yay! Okay, cool. So now it should pop open from the top down. I've done it! Yay! Cool. Give me just a second. I'm going to put all the stickers on it, and then we can really see what it looks like. Alright, so now that we've got all the stickers and we've got our little figures in place here, we can see some more of the features. Like I showed earlier, the little dial that you turn clockwise and counterclockwise will lower and raise the Han Solo and Carbonite. So you can see him kind of close up there. Don't want to shake it too much, because if I shake it too much, all the figures will fall. This is actually a pretty sweet set. You can see it's got the little fold-out landing pad for the Slave 1. So when you open the whole thing up, you can land the Slave 1 right there. You've got a whole like cool fancy console area with all those stickers. There was a ton of stickers that went down in this little area. You can kind of see some of them here and there. But they all line the walls, they line the floors. Look, even Chewbacca's down here. And if you look down in the bottom, there is a cool little area back here with a little stormtrooper hanging out. And on the top, you can reenact part of the duel between Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker. And that little dial, so we're going to use that dial, and we're going to make it hit Darth Vader. Let's see how well we can do this. Boom, right through the back of that glass window. And you can kind of like see, hello, what's going on back there? It's pretty cool. I like this. This is a neat little set. This is, one I didn't have when I was younger, so it's like my first time getting to really play with this one and see it in person. And on the back, the mold of the head actually says 94. So this was originally made in 94. And they reran it and put it in a new box for 97. So it's an old toy. This is a very old toy. And it's just cool. It's fun to see these toys again. Let's do one more time. Let's see if we can knock him out. And yeah, he went flying. He went flying right out of there. So let's put Han Solo back inside. Get down there, Han Solo. You get out of here. Now, one of the neater things that I liked with some of these sets was you could often put all the characters away inside the set. Like you could close it with the vehicle and everything fit neatly. The newer ones, not so much. But this older one, so let's see if we close it up. Did it work? Yeah, see, I can close it up and everything is contained within the head. There's nothing like that I have to keep separately. But the newer ones, the First Order Trooper and the new R2-D2 set, a lot of the pieces don't fit inside of them. So it seems like they might have made toys a little bit better way back when. Guys, I want to know what you think about this set. Did you like seeing this cool Bespin set? Are you excited to see me open this transforming Slave 1 into a Tatooine set. This one's interesting because it's basically got features that were either not in the movies or were part of special editions. So stay tuned, that's coming up. And then I've got another one that had nothing to do with the movies at all. It was just extended universe. It is a TIE Fighter pilot head that turns into the TIE Fighter Pilot Academy. So stay tuned, those are coming up very soon, as well as some more of this other cool Star Wars stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you're new around here, subscribe for more Star Wars, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Thank you guys so much for watching the Dano channel. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!